Well, now our mic's working. Okay, so this is about. I'm gonna start from the very beginning. We got Battle Royale event with PUBG Mobile, and it's brought to you by Vertigo, who is an African organizer and really great. And thank you for Vertigo for allowing me to stream this. And I'm trying to do a quick recap of what I just said, and I think that kind of covers it. So, odd up. Thank you guys for being here. Enjoy the show. If you guys do like this event, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're watching from Twitch, thank you for being here as well. And please do follow. Alright, so we're going to try to find the action wherever it takes us with this plane line. Team 13 heading over to Kameshki. We got Team 5, Team 23 heading up north. There's not a lot of stuff up there other than Stalber, but it doesn't even seem like they're landing there. Maybe one player is. But for the most part, it seems like they're separating out with smaller compounds, which they may find each other sooner rather than later because of that. Because again, smaller compounds, you're going to loot them quickly and you want to move on. But right now, I'm going to take a look at teams that are overlapped, and that means team at 19 being in our view at Rozhok. Rozhok being a very good compound, I'd say. I wouldn't say it's definitely an OP place to get loot, but it is a good compound, especially if you're by yourself, to get all the loot you want as a team. Unfortunately, for TMG here, for Team 19, they have enemies next to them, so they're definitely going to be wary of that. This is a good place to drop, I feel like, for TMG. For any team that lands at Rozhok, the west side, because it's on the higher side of Rozhok. So any team that's over here near the east side is going to be on the lower end. Even if they get better weapons, it might not be a good position to be in, because shooting up is much more difficult in this game than shooting down. So OTF Abby here. We got Felisian. We also have Abby, or I should say Elysian. We have Abby and Carl Lamau. Carl Lamau with Oxygen. All right. Definitely named them all correctly. So we do have again the two teams. They're just looting right now, so I'm just gonna keep an eye out for the rest. I don't want you guys to miss any action, so that's gonna be my job, as I said. It looks like Yasnaya has two teams up there, but they're going down to the south. Novo, I almost missed this. We got Vibe here with Dior. He has all of his teammates next to him, and as things render, we'll have a better sense of what it looks like. Because right now, Rogue is on that other end. And actually, I just realized that Zenith has enemies next to him. So he or she has the shotgun right now. And the shotgun's not obviously good for longer or mid-range even. So for the most part, the Zenith is going to wait for players to come to her building. I think that's going to be the main thing. And again, if I'm missing up with him or her, I'm just going with the player character. So I'm just going to do that from now on, at least, because that just makes things a little bit easier for me. So here's Dior. Looks like pushing in right now. And has an Uzi. The Uzi is really good for close range, but obviously the shotgun is king as long as you know how to use it well. I know a lot of players who can be really deadly with that shotgun. Problem is, though, you can only get a few shots off of the shotgun as well. So if there's a full team coming at you, that could be problematic. Zenith is still waiting on that left side, and they're exposed. Saw for a split second. Gets one hit on Dior, but misses the second shot, and the teammate there from behind finishes up the work. So that's very smart from Dior. Dior didn't just try to fight the whole thing on his own. Instead, he waited for his teammate, Rome, to come around. So they don't afford a knock on themselves just because of pride trying to get the kill. Rome taking shots now by Trader. Trader knows that his teammate just died, so they're wanting to attack on that position. We'll see how successful. Trader obviously exposed himself a little bit there, but definitely worked out the numbers as he was able to put some damage across. Kratos looks like he has a vehicle stopped here, and we'll bring it out. Not sure where they're going to head to right now. They're still at Novo, looting up the spot with, I can't pronounce his name. They're going to go with Owen. Owen? Actually, that's a really cool way of spelling Owen, if that's the way it is. Alright, so let's see around. Ooh, back to Rozhok, where we said before two teams landed there. It looks like they're still here. Battles between the two is ongoing. Grenade almost taken down two players here on the roof, I believe. And Anonymous backs down with his teammate to the first floor. On the other end, the grenade throwers is with Elysian here. And he looks like he has more than one. He had two grenades, I think, thrown already. And there's another one coming down to him. Good thing he backs off. But I don't think that's a grenade, is it? It's a smoke. Instead, kind of creating some chaos here. It is a 1v4 on this side. I know he has a teammate back here too. But he's not really next to Elysian. So if they just push this building, that would be pretty bad for Elysian. He may try to escape if they do push to the first floor. Maybe jumping down. And Anonymous is taken down and thirsted. Asterisk gets a knock across the way, and I thought he was getting shot from the side, and he is now, just a little bit late on those bullets. And the thirst from the window. So good job from Asterisk staying calm, cool, and collected by getting that kill. Trying to work it again, but that strafe did not work a second time as he is now knocked. And now we're left with TMG with 2 players. Trying to drop shot. Nope, that wasn't a drop shot. That was just getting a knock. And there you go. OTF with a victory here to start off match number 1. Now, they do lose Carl, which is a big deal. Going down from 4-3 can hurt your chances of winning the whole thing. But I think these odds are probably something they will enjoy. Getting through 4 kills and just losing 1. I think a lot of teams will take that. So let's keep our eye out here. Novo, it looks like they separated. We saw Vibes facing up with Rogue there on the bottom of our screen right now. I don't know if you can see it behind my head, but they were there. I'll put it up there. So, but it looks like they're separated now, especially with Team 15 driving up. They might actually be finding enemies ahead of them soon as things render in. We'll get a better sense of what it looks like. Hopefully rendering faster. There we go. It looks like they're stopping here to grab a second car, or I guess a whole new car. I'm not sure why they're dropping this one out, but they're all going to change. Maybe it ran out of gas. Off they go. Still, I don't know. Abdul, is he just AFK? Oh, he's just AFK. He didn't even loot. So that is the reason why Abdul is not with them, because that's just a weird rotation otherwise. Like playing the long game against Team 6 by leaving everyone except for Abdul. But no, he's just AFK, unfortunately. So my job again is to find that action. So far we have separation, so if we don't have action, I kind of want to introduce some of these teams. All right, so we'll start from the top, and as things go, we'll get a sense. Okay, we got here, and as things render, here we go. Oh, I thought they were in a battle for a sec. I do like these new buildings. They shot because they want to break down to the basement, and I like this. I like adding levels to the game. I think it adds a second, I know, literally a layer to the game, but you know what I mean. Figuratively, it adds a new layer to it. So it's Sharp, Ted, Patriot, and Gaz here for Team Slot 5, representing as their tag. Team 17 close to Team 18. I wonder if they're pushing or are they just cutting around this right now. Sleepy shooting across the way, getting a shot at Tima, and the thirst. Sleepy doesn't have teammates next to him. It's a good thing to keep moving. Hunter is in front, but I thought there was another player on our left here. Oh, never mind. They're all here. I thought there was another player, but I think I got my teams crossed up there. That's probably it. Nobody. Oh, we still do have 2 teams at military. One's heading up from the bridge on the left. 2 teams still need to get into zone, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. Go to Want Benny. Papa, welcome to the stream. Says hello to you. Thank you for allowing me to stream. No sound. I know I switched it. Thank you for helping me out. Oh, sound. Check your sound. There you go. I should get a spanner. UB mechanic says Pauline's. And Ted Bundy says Nawa. All right, so yep, you know, there has to be a mistake sometime, and it's all caused by who else other than H Crusader. Obviously my camera guy, he also works my audio. He's my technician, and it's his fault, not my fault, because I'm perfect, but it's his fault. And maybe, you know, if I'm perfect, maybe I should fire him. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. What do you guys think? Should I fire my camera guy for messing up so many times? Ooh, good shot here. It's from Dead, but definitely Patriot helped out the cause. You can see him trying to kind of snipe with the M7. Not usually meant to be used this way. As a recoil, it can be quite hard to handle if you put a huge scope like this on it. But he's trying to do his best. There's another. Trying to keep hitting him now. Hitting him once. Can he get more? I think he's hill glitched. And he's only hitting the top of that hill, even though it looks like he's exposed. We got Sharp, Dead, Patriot, Gaz. They have definitely the upper end here, the odds here. I'm looking for words. They have the odds here facing up against ESP. They already got a knock. They weren't able to get the thirst. They threw some smokes down so they can get to him and revive him back up. I would not be surprised if if ESP just kind of backs up. You can see Bread doing that right now, using the smoke on the way down. And they do have cars back here too. Bread just took a hit as he turned the corner. Luckily, he has a nice rock to protect him with. Gaz tries to get the angle here, and I think he just got a knock and a thirst. Well done from Gaz. There's no real reason for ESP to stay here, so they're going to rotate back and away. So Benny out of the game, but they still have 3. So I guess that's better than not having any. Heading over to Team 8. Let's see this with School Apartments. Benjamin, welcome to the stream, says WTF. WTF? What the hell? But yeah, we got a fun here. The fun team with Capone, Hazen, Sex, and Kobe. And then we got, who we have here? Ozil? Ooh, this is a bad spot to just stop it if you don't know that there's people here. And I think he hears them now. He's going to try to drive out. Sex might not allow it, and he does not allow it. All about a block in a certain way. Nice running over Sex right there. And Psycho is going to keep getting hit, though, from the top of the roof. And he's going to go right inside to the first floor. He has a teammate right there that he can pick up. And he's trying that right now. I don't think there's going to be a quick push from any of the fun players. They had one player taken down. And maybe Tayson, actually. Tayson looking in the wrong side. If you look the other way, almost getting hit in the back. He actually does get hit once. Let's see. I like his luck. He's like an angel. We'll see if he can fly down to the first floor like an angel and elegantly take down the enemy. I don't know what an elegant look of bullets flying through the air looks like, but hey, if anyone's gonna do it, it would be Tayson there. Kobe's next to a few enemies and on Team 18 in this building. Teammates going for the revive. But again, Team 18 should be right here. I'm looking at him right now. Grenades coming along. Trying to hit Kobe, but Kobe's just avoiding them. Hunter gets the knock here on Kobe, and that's going to be a thirst too. Jumping out is Ozil. There is a hurt player on that left side with Sex, and he is he's not alone. I was gonna say he's not alone, but now he is. Tayson and Capone are both knocked and now thirsted. Sex is barely staying alive, trying to shoot, missing almost every single shot there. He wasn't realizing that I think Ozil was going down rather than across, and he was just hitting him or just missing him above the top of his dome. So that was unfortunate for them, but great for EE here. Sleepy, Ozil, Hunter, Psycho, not losing a single player in the engagement. And they're going to take all the loot too at the apartments. So watch out for them going forward, as I'm sure the momentum's going to keep carrying them across the way. We got Erase here, as hopefully we'll get things rendered in a little bit nicer. There we go. 5H here on that right side. And what? Did you guys just crash? Did you crash your car into the water? What happened there? Ghost, do you guys want to keep moving? Because you do have enemies. I don't know if you realize that, but there are enemies. And the shots should come out, yes. There we go. One knocked, another one in that car. Tommy just wants to go for the thirst because he can and he will. But they're going to allow that one player to go. And let's see if he gets the last 9 shots. Nope. So one thing I would say for Tommy Shelby, because he did have a few more bullets in that gun, I would have probably said, hey, forget about that thirst. You got the knock. Keep shooting at that car. Just keep going along with it. No one's going to shoot you back. And you might have been able to get just Melo as well. And I got him too. So that's one area where I wouldn't say go for the thirst, at least right away. I mean, you could do it after. It doesn't really matter. But not right away, because you still have enemies that you can easily take down and not take any risk of getting hurt. Gunna here, Kuma, and Last King. They're taking over the west side of this new circle. This is a great spot. I love this spot in PUBG Mobile, as for my team anyway, when we play, at least in Classics. This is a nice spot. Shooting across, people trying to come to you, super difficult. There's so much open space. The only time where it makes it a little bit harder to hold is when teams are on this side of the houses, on the north side. But generally speaking, there is a distance between the two, so even holding the houses is pretty good to have, because grenades are going to be tough to come into those houses. All right, so looking around, we got a drop here, and I wonder if they've already been taken. It has, and only left was an AUG. Let me do some math here. So they dropped 7 and a DP. So AWM, I'm guessing at AWM, It wasn't a 7 ammo weapon because they would have kept the 7 ammo rounds, and it was not a 5 ammo weapon, I think, because I think they would have picked up the AUG unless they, yeah, because they would have picked up the AUG. That's the best 5 ammo weapon you could take. You could say the M249 is a good 5 ammo weapon. I do like that if you're an individual player, but it can get a little crazy to hold and all that. So I think they did pick up an AWM, just doing process of elimination. Heading over to team 18. EE Hunter. Trader's right there. Good thing Hunter's able to put down that first aid kit. But he's getting pushed right now from a few different sides. Rogue. Owen. Hunter has a smoke on him. Oh my god, how is this working? How is this working? Oh, they spotted him. No! They were dancing around him like, wait a minute. There's something odd about this. There's something fishy. And that was a teammate for Vibe here. So they lose Hunter there, as you can see on the left side of your screen. With Psycho and, yeah, Psycho, Ozzel, and Sleepy trying to shoot across now. 4x scope on an M4. I think that's what most people use, if they can. If that's like the pinnacle of what you can grab as besides a crate weapon. But even with a crate weapon, the M4 is still really, really good. M7's another really good gun that a lot of people like to grab. If, you know, non-crate, crate, obviously, because of the damage it can do. The harder recoil, but if you can handle the recoil, the M7 is a better option. So I think, but if you're going to put a 4x, I don't think anyone really uses it 4x on an M7. If you do, congrats to you, you're pretty awesome. Let's see here, looking over. Quietish says, I forgot that you can't revive in PUBG. Yeah, that's definitely one thing you can't do. I know a lot of people who might be watching right now are COD Mobile viewers, usually. And yeah, in PUBG, that's it. When you're dead, you're dead. You might be able to help out your players by just watching over them and spectating them. But that's it. That is definitely it. Can't revive, says Mamba. Exactly. I just DM on Discord the blah, blah, blah. Oh, thanks. Thanks, George. Why not Naked Riot today and tonight, says Amadi. Naked Riot, we're not putting together a Naked Riot anytime soon. We're going to do something different. But again, that's still being in the works. I've been super busy with doing other streams right now, but hopefully we can put something together soon. George Mass says, fire the camera guy. He is awful. I know. I should. Absolutely should. Hey, Papa says, George Math, L23. Sure to like and subscribe. Yes, I agree with all this. Everything that L23 wrote in that chat, definitely do. I think he is 100% on point on everything he wrote. I haven't been having some internet problems. Don't worry about that, L23. You're good. Don't worry about that. Thank you for helping whenever you do. Mad O, a very clean wipe. Yep. And Brian's CJ, you the stream king, bro. You stream it all. Love it. Your streaming is on point. I try my best. And I do this because you guys seem to like it. So I appreciate that. And hopefully I continue to do this as people continue to ask me to stream. That's generally how it works. Heading up to the top as Tom Shelby has a whole team in front of him, getting a lot of good damage and not taking a single hit. So that was fantastic for Tom, but now his position is a bit known, and he needs his teammates to kind of create some distractions, to say the very least. There's Choppa. Choppa's got to be careful not to overexpose himself on that left side, because look at just Mellow. Oh, teammates are knocked, and just Mellow tries to rotate, but he has to know that those enemies were on the right side of him, which was a bit of a mistake. He had to stay low. I know he wanted to come over to help out, but that was not the play. Whenever I say stuff like that, by the way, guys, I'm definitely, these are all really good teams, like no disrespect whatsoever, but I do want to emphasize when people make a mistake that I want to give you guys that knowledge of why that's a mistake, and maybe that'll help you guys. So again, when they're in that moment, pressure's on, there's gonna be a lot of things flowing through your head. There might be things I even miss that they know that's going on, so don't get it twisted. But when I notice something that I think is a mistake, I'm gonna let you guys know, and you guys take it one way or however you think will help you become a better player. Team 14 just got taken down, and I think it was caused by Team 9, as yeah, it was a car that was driving by the water, It looks like they had 2 people there. So Gunna is knocked, but Kuma seems to be cutting over to him, just kind of running. And that should be fine. I don't think anyone's near to fight him. That seems fine to do. We have a drop here, and it looks like it just came down. You can see this red smoke coming out. And as it renders, we'll get a better idea. Can I join, says Soldier. You can join in future events that Vertigo has. And it has an AUG in there, by the way, in the drop. Vertigo has been hosting a few different PUBG Mobile events every week. I know they want to do something more consistent, but every week they have been doing something, whether it's an arena duos. They did that last week. They did a solo arena event in TDM the week before that. And this one's a battle royale event. So I don't know what they're going to continue to do every week, but I think they are thinking about putting together like an event that happens every week that is consistent, and you know, you can register for future. Definitely, they're probably gonna have something next week on Friday. I'm not sure what it's exactly going to be. That's kind of nice as well. I like the change of pace in an event. It takes a lot of work to organize stuff like that. Sleepy shoots across with the M4. This position is well coveted for, I believe, pro players. I see this taken all the time. This place and across the way to where I'm looking at right now. That place as well. They're just well defended areas, just like what I was mentioning before around Georgia Pole, that one little compound at the bridge. I like that spot too. It is easy to defend, easier I should say, to defend because of the open space around, and tougher to get people to get close enough even to throw a grenade in the first place. Which is why houses can be quite difficult to hold, because if you have a ton of people on the first floor already, all you have to do is throw grenades to the second floor. You might be done just from that before the battle even starts. Oxygen looking over at Raw's Hawk. He sees an enemy, sees another. They're in the car. And too bad this wall is actually protecting him. And he has a red dot out now. And will he shoot? Looks like he's going to not go with the shots. That kind of makes sense. They are a 2-person squad. They need to be careful about how much noise they make, not only against the players they're shooting at, but for any third party that might come around. But they're thinking about that as well. Team 14, let's take a look. What do we got here? Clyde. Clyde says, hey CJ, it's me, Trixie. Oh, hey, what's up? From yesterday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, cranked up scrims. Yeah, of course. I remember. You did very well. I remember... Oh, I forgot what team you're on. Sorry about that. But yeah, I remember you did very well. We got a battle between 3 different squads. I actually realized it's 3. 4! There's a 4th! What the hell? Oh no, it's 3. Oh, grenade comes in! Gets a knock! And the thirst on the left, but look at that! An instant kill to finish that one up. But we still have 2 squads here. We got Car, A-Bomb. And Meow just got taken down. That was from a whole different angle. Team 10. What the hell is going on at this little side of the hill? Take a look. TNC, they have a car. I wonder if they're going to push it, or are they just using this car to back up and staying on top of this hill? A-Bomb looking at the tree there. He has a DP. Great for longer range. 3x scope. That's kind of nice. I think a lot of players would take that. Goku rotating to the right. Ron still in front. He's got a smoke, and I think he's going to throw that, but why? Is he wanting the car? There is no car. Wait, there is a car. There is. Oh, no. This is bad for A-Bomb. Now he's got in the center of 2 different squads. Luckily, teammates are coming in, actually, out of nowhere for him, so that's kind of sweet. Teammate for Tom Shelby, on the other hand, is knocked for ME4K. And he's going to just crawl over to Tommy and use this tank as protection. And say, ooh, no, Last King putting himself in a precarious position. Gets knocked down thanks to Goku. On that side, too exposed on the drive. But he's not able to get things done. Gunna survives it. And Goku's left just hanging with the bill. Gunna's going to be able to heal unless he gets shot in the back, which is definitely possible. With Adonis and the rest of their squad right there. So, yeah, Gunna is knocked. He didn't get behind this car or anything like that. He's getting thirsted at the moment, but looks okay. This car is about to get wrecked. I'm surprised they're not just shooting up this car, trying to blow it up, to be quite honest. or just at least trying to buy a basket with a kill around the area. And now that revive's happening. They also have to worry about Icarus, actually. So that, I think, is what's taking their attention away. Icarus gets a thirst by himself. I know he has teammates on his left, but really, he's kind of pushing forward by himself right now. Adonis here by the tank. We'll take a look from his perspective. He's going to get up this hill. And once he does, he's going to have players to watch out for. So hopefully he doesn't overexpose himself with a bigger push. But there's Icarus. On the right, we still have Tom Shelby and whoever was knocked before. I think it was ME4K or something like that. Pretty sure. Grenades coming from Icarus, but they're way, way short. Adonis is going to try to drive off too with the buggy. Looks like Luffy took a hit, but still fine. And Adonis is going to keep moving. And this is kind of an iffy spot. There is a team in the compound. One of the few compounds left, actually. And again, let's take a look. Their perspective is not... Oh, he knows there's a buggy right there at that tree. I don't think he has an arm enough, though, to throw that grenade over. Adonis got knocked from Ozil. Wait, is that from here? No, no, no. Oh, it was from here. How did you get that hit? That is a weird angle to get that shot off, but they do. Grenade just to try to finish him up. Not far enough. Icarus is not... I think Choppa is the only one alive, and he's heading straight to his teammate. He wants to pick up Icarus, but Luffy has the house and probably will prevent him from even trying. There's A-Bomb as well, who feels more comfortable just moving around, I believe. Choppa just kind of trying to be a snake in the grass, trying to survive. And when you're by yourself, you got to do what you got to do. Blue zone battle. This is bad for TNC Goku by himself, and he has a few players below him. Looks like they are going to try to drive off from the blue. The blue's hurting a lot. Good thing that Goku is pretty boosted up. And he's going to... Oh, he should take these shots, yeah. He should definitely try to take these shots off and try to take them out. Good try, but now heal. Yep, that's the idea. That's exactly the idea. Goku trying to get inside the zone with the buggy, but went too far and met up with the team in the compound. A-Bomb is not trying to get behind a tree here. That actually might work. Dior is alive. I'm trying to see. Yes, there he is. He's got LXG. We haven't seen much of them, actually. We'll take a look at them right now. Trying to shoot across at Goldie. You can see these solo kind of shots across the way. The AK is actually really good for range. It has really good stats for range. The recoil is kind of tough. So you can see every shot has to be a while. One. And it's tough to handle, but it does have strong range, and the power is good too. So if you can make contact, it can be quite deadly as a long-range weapon. Goldie just still chilling behind the tree. Who has zone? Let's take a look at what the zone actually looks like. Team 21 definitely in the best position because everything on the east side of that zone will be downhill. So Team 21 is going to be uphill, and they have that compound to work with. Let's see across the way, though. It looks like they were able to just get that kill. Someone hit someone with a grenade, took care of it. Psycho and Team 22, they're going to be probably battling each other first. Yep, and Sleepy shoots across, takes some hits. He's wide open for shots, though. That's why he just dipped, because he had no protection otherwise in trying to move to this shed. That works out very nicely. Psycho gets to the tree, but he still has to move in a bit. 0 seconds, so that blue zone's closing as we speak. Sleepy's gonna move with his car. Ozil's gonna move. They got a buggy here too. But as I said before, this is all kind of downhill side. Dior might actually have a great angle on this, on Psycho. Ooh, before he can even get prone, he gets shot down by Dior. And I think that was that AK thing I was talking about. Good shot with the AK. Cypher gets taken down. I don't know why he probably tried to put himself there. Goldie gets taken down. That is it. The blue zone was a major factor. And oh, grenade coming off. Vibe saw it and jumps away just to make sure. And oh, there's a player on the left. Oh, he just died. Okay, I'm like, where did that player come from? Jesus Christ, the grenade flying over to the cars. And while very close, none of them get knocked. Ozil might have taken some damage from that. Nick actually is crossing over the street. This is really, really aggressive. Bully taking a hit, and I don't think he'll survive here. Yep, he won't. He will get blown up first before he can actually get out and shoot. Nick gets knocked down. All of them are right there. He sees them. He gets one, and he goes right back to the smoke, but gets knocked before he can. 1v1, I believe. I think this is 1v1. A lot of knock players, but but it's between Sleepy and 300 IQ. None of them are close to their teammates. None of them are going for revives. You can see IQ throwing a smoke, but which may be the play here. It may be because Sleepy wants to head over, wants to get probably Ozil or Psycho up. And you see 300 IQ trying to help out. Yep, he's going to try to help this out. And I think Sleepy getting on top of his teammate, going for the revive as we speak. So we're not going to have a finished 1v1, at least right now. Instead, we're going to have some pickups here. Psycho's going to try to throw a smoke, I think, to his teammate Ozil. And look at that. They just kind of trade smokes between each other. That's kind of nice. But yeah, I think it's a smart play on LXG. They still have an upper hand being on top. Team 18 has the upper hand too, being in the zone. So actually that kind of evens things out. I don't know why they didn't pick up Nick yet, to be quite honest. I don't know why one didn't. Yeah, Nick's like, come over, please, pick me up. So I guess he's understanding that he will just die out. Psycho should be able to get these shots on kill. Nick is about to get thirsted, and he will die out. Kill feed, interesting position here. I think that car is now exploded. Pretty sure, yes it is. Looking at Psycho, getting a few shots with the Uzi. 300 rotating on the left side. He has an angle now, and he will probably take advantage of this. Yes, he will. Hit Psycho, but also takes a hit. Luckily, doesn't die out. More shots across, just trying to hit him on top, and does thirst one player. Doesn't quite take him out, though. Sleepy. Yeah, Psycho finally gets taken down. Sleepy on this other end with the ghillie suit. There's a kill feed as he's constantly avoiding the bullets, and Sleepy couldn't avoid it much longer from the other end. Finally, we got a finishing touch. LXG should take the win. Yes, they do. We didn't see much from them, to be quite honest. They were holding that house very nicely for a long period of time. The zone was very fortunate for them, but we can tell here we missed a lot of their kills. So congrats though to 300 IQ. We definitely got a lot of action here, and we'll kind of go over that too. But 300 IQ with 5-2 for Nick, one apiece between kill feed and Bully, and that's a team total of 9. So well done, first place, almost reaching double digits, but definitely giving your guys a pretty comfortable lead. Although, taking a look at EE, we did see a lot of this team. 8 for Sleepy, 4 apiece between Psycho and Ozil, a team total of 16. So I'm not sure. I think the point system might break things out pretty even between the two. I'm pretty sure that's how that'll work. But both of them are pretty much neck and neck at first place. I have my camera right here. Hold on. All right, so we got Goldie here with 0 kills, back to lobby with 1, and Eclipse Cypher with 1, a team total of 2. Not a lot, but they are a 3-person team, which is really tough to do. Hulk, thank you for saying nice stream, appreciate it. Bodie says hi, hey CJ, what's up? Thank you for joining in. Vibe, 1 kill for Rome. 5H with 4, 2, 4, 5, 6 kills. We still have more matches, by the way, just to let you know, so don't go anywhere, and we'll bring that over to you guys. Rogue with 4 total kills. Owen with 2, and Trader with 2. Carr coming in with 3 for Luffy, a team total of 5. Well done. TNC with 3 total kills. MM with 3 as well. Fear with 2 kills from Kuma. ACT with 0 kills. ESP with 0. OTF with 4 total kills. Meow coming in with 2. ACT again with 1 from Rosie. Erase with 1 kill from Fury. Fun with 0. TMG with 1 from Asterix. And that is match number 1. So let's continue out. We'll get into the next room. And also, I want to show you guys who's registered to play. Because if you guys want to compete in these in the future, whatever Vertigo hosts, you guys can register yourselves. So definitely click on the Discord link below, which is the first one below. And you'll be able to figure out all the information about their events and how you guys can engage and be a part of it. How be a part of the community, the esports side of PUBG Mobile. Let's see here. Oh, I missed a few things. Let's take a look higher up. Not that I missed it. CJ, you're the king, bro. Stream it. Love it. Your stream is on point. I already read that, but I like reading it again. Thank you for that. Let's see. Bot, thank you for joining in. Says hello. I'm guessing just saying you're here. Welcome to the stream. Soldier, so what's your gamer tag so I can add you, please? My gamer tag is right on top left, right there. NKDX CJ. NKD, all uppercase, lowercase, regular X. I don't use any weird letters. Not that they're weird, but it makes things a little difficult to find people, I feel. So NKD X CJ. See here, Clyde. Oh, waiver. Good. Get me in, please. Thank you, thank you. Put myself back in spectate. So we're in the room. If you guys are playing, make sure to join the room right away. We don't want you. One, we don't want to leave without you. But two, if the system kicks you for some reason, which has happened in the past, you can get right back into the game instead of being kicked out and never being able to get back in. So that's why I always say get into the room as soon as possible. See here, Clyde, as you said, it's Trixie from yesterday. Welcome to the stream. Hulk says nice stream. LXG for the win. Yep. They did great. We take a look at their stats if they're in here. I'm not sure what number they're at. Oh, here they are. So yep, this is the team right here, team slot 21. They won the first match. Let's take a look at their stats and see why they're such a good team. I think we're at they're probably dealing with Europe, I assume. So let's see. Because I was gonna say this stat, but I think these stats are gonna be okay. That's a good sample size. Not a great sample size, but this is doable. 16 wins for 87 matches played for 18% win ratio, 54% on the top 10. 14 most kills with 1,800 as your highest damage, 546 average damage with a 3.02 KD. For the most part, I think the survival should go up. Anytime I think of comp players, I think it should be somewhere on average for good players to be 20 to 25%. I think that's a good area to be around. So just increase that by a bit. Top 10 is pretty low as well. I think most people are at like 80%. They're at 54. They could be hot droppers. And the reason I say that is because their average damage is not low. Average damage, I think anything above 500 is good. They're at 546. So I would not be surprised if this is at least a player that likes to hot drop a lot. Their KD is pretty good given the win ratio and the top 10. So you can just tell, I'll just figure that they are a very aggressive team, and that could help with practice for sure. By getting more and more players in front of you, you just become that much better. But I don't suggest doing that all the time, but I will go over that later. Right now, I just want to see everyone on this team stats. So we got Bully there. They have a fourth. I forgot his name, but we hopefully will find him. 300 IQ. Take a look at you. I think he has more games under his belt. Oh, maybe not. 28 wins with 85 matches played. I think that's the same number of matches actually. But 32% on the win ratio, 70% on the top 10, 870 average damage with 16 most kills. Thank you. Oh, perfect. 16 most kills, 2,200 highest damage, and 618 KD. Definitely better on the combat stat, and obviously better on the survival stat. As I said, anything between 20 and 25 on the win ratio. He's at 32, so fantastic. Top 10 is a little lower, but if you're winning a lot like this, that means that every single time he does get to top 10, he is pretty much winning his game. Like you can feel very confident that once he reaches top 10, his abilities to win is high up there, roughly at half, because you can do the math like that. I'm pretty sure that's you could do the math right there, right? That makes sense. If it was at 35%, it would be perfect half for 70. Or am I not thinking about other variables? I'm not sure, but I'll have to go. You guys may have a better idea. Anyway, average damage. No, I think that's right. Yeah, I think I'm good. Average damage, huge 870. That's a lot. I've never reached 870 before on my damage, and that's the number as an owner, as a manager of an esports team, that I focus on that a lot when it comes to your combat side, compared to any of those other stats. I wouldn't say the stats particularly are really good to judge a person. That's why tryouts are very much necessary, and just getting to know the player is very much necessary before bringing in a player. But as far as just pure numbers on what you're given to the game, given from the game, I would say the average damage is your best bet, because it really shows how much you're involved with every battle. Because you can actually just stay back and let your teammates do all the work, have really good KD because you're not dying, have a really good winning ratio because you're not dying. You have your teammates doing your work. But average damage shows that you're engaged with it. The weakness about that, though, is you could be a great scouter and a great leader telling people where to be, and that your job isn't necessarily to fight and get the damage. That's a weakness of average. But for the most part, I think it's a good use. Ganja says CJ. Odin, not Owen. Okay, Odin. Gotcha. Thank you. I'll try to remember that going forward. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ganja. Nabzi says, Hola, CJ. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Let's see here. All right. All right, so second match. I think we have 3, right? We have 3 matches for this one. Los Leones right under us, and it doesn't look like anyone has dropped yet. And I think if you're a team that realizes that no one has dropped yet, jump after and jump first, and then you can go back to wherever you want, because teams will always try to get to the cities as quickly as possible, land first, always. So if no one's dropping early and there's a city early, you can drop and get there and no one will be there, if you want that kind of stuff. Because usually when I play the game, I like to loot. I don't want to have to battle right away, rely on luck to get a gun and fight. I want to be able to loot in peace and then go into battles right after that. But people play things differently. Maybe they like landing on each other and willing to take that risk. Team 13 heading to the south. I think they're heading to the caves area, which can be really good loot because there's also a lot of compounds on the south part of zone. So that's not bad either. Team 17 and 21 are going toward La Drilla and maybe Monte if they grab a car on the road. Team 11 and another team. Let's take a look at Team 11 actually. As Team 8 is right on top, or right below them, I should say, on the south part of their position. OTF Abbey. And as they land, and hopefully not. Okay, we're just gonna keep going all the way down. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, this is that's how it works. That's how the game works. Yep, no. Oh, wait. I feel like this is a mistake as well. I think he's looting right now. Look at his body. Alright. What the frick is happening on spectate mode? Alright. Let's see if we can. Okay, there we go. Okay. Kind of. I don't think he's running into a wall. Oh my god. The freaking, I don't know, spectate mode. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Here's Wally here. Alright, let's keep an eye out, alright? Ooh, Team 20, that's good. This is good. They're really overlapped here. A lot of loot being picked up by A-Bomb here at the building. As it renders, here we go. Looks like Fiery's gonna pick up Wrecked right now. That should be okay. Especially since A-Bomb is not pushing. Shots across the way continuing to happen, but A-Bomb's missing those shots. He has a Tommy gun. I like having, out of all the SMGs, I put the Tommy gun and the Uzi next to each other. You use them for different purposes, I'd say. Uzi's really good if you only have one person you need to deal with. If you have multiple people, the Tommy gun. Mostly because of the ammo rounds. But the Tommy can be really a shredder. Yeah, up close and personal. Wrecked is knocked once more. I think this is his second knock, and Wanted's going to get that revive. Yeah, Luffy and A-Bomb pushing forward after that knock. They know that no one has taken this building. Oh, Wanted should be able to see A-Bomb, and he's starting to get hit. Luckily, he took the hits rather than Wrecked, because he would have been knocked once again. Someone on the left here, too. Superior there, and it looks like Wanted trying to rotate up to his teammates in the building. I think he was better off staying where he was for a different angle. One knocked here for Carr. Teammate went up. I think there's still one upstairs, no? Oh, they took care of it all. Never mind. I was waiting for A-Bomb to go upstairs, but Ares was the one that got the last kill. And there's the 2 boxes in front of him. So good job from Ares on this one. Got a battle up top on El Azahar, possibly. It is a bigger city compared to most, so I think for the most part, they might see each other, but they're not fighting yet. Or you heard a bullet there. Maybe a misfire, but we'll keep an eye out for others, just in case. So we have 2 teams at Picado. They started there, and they have not killed each other yet. Here's Zenith with Trader, Kratos, and Is it Odin, right? Or is this not the player you're talking about? Let's see. It is Owen, not Odin. Owen. Did I say Odin before? That makes more sense. That is Owen. I thought I said Owen. But yes, Owen here. Fear's going up to the top of that hill. Kuma's the only one that's staying behind. He'll probably go over soon, if not right now. He should be able to do it, even though Team 22 might be able to look across the street. I don't think Kuma will be hurt by that rotation. Heading back over to Picado. So it looks like Fun Tayson and the rest of their squad are going to take this bus and bolt out of here. There's still another squad with OTF, but they have such a distance in this city. There's so many buildings in between. They're not going to see each other, and they're going to head out. I think that makes sense because the next zone's certainly going to find a way out from this position. You could technically stay there for now, but why not go now, grab some new loot in the middle of the circle. Get a little ahead of the game here. You don't necessarily have to go into the middle circle now. We're still very early in this game. But when the circle starts to close a little bit more, I think after the third or fourth time the zone closes, you want to be as much middle as you possibly can for the new circle, whatever that will be. Because most people on this map died because they're rotating late. Blue zone's pushing them in. Players have an easier time, whoever are in, have an easier time to shoot at players who are late rotators. Mostly because there's a lot of open space on this map. If it ends at a compound, then you can rotate late. And that's how most maps happen. There's a lot of compounds. You can rotate late because it's possibly going to end at a compound. But a Miramar, you're more like 95% chance it will end in the middle of a desert field or middle of a desert hill. And you want to rotate in quickly so you don't have to think about that later when the zone starts to close. So LXG, this is the team that won the last match. Bully and 300 IQ are out, so Killfeed and Nick are alive. If I was them, because right now they're sharing first place with another team. I forgot which team that is. But LXG, they're pretty much sharing first place. I would try to see how long you can survive. That's it. I'll just think purely rank from now on. I actually didn't check how many kills they had, but it doesn't really matter. I would say see what happens. You get a lot of good rank and get maybe, let's say they get like second or third. They could get first, but the odds are not really in their favor. But second or third is certainly in the realm of possibilities. If they can get that, then their lead is still being held nicely. And they didn't need to get a lot of kills because they already did a lot of their work in the first match. So that's how I would be thinking about it. Maybe earlier, if they had all of their players, you might be thinking, yeah, we can play as strongly as we did before because we did very well then. And why would I change up the way I play now? But now that you're a duo, for sure, I would probably hold back a bit. Luffy rotating to Superior. They have a nice, pretty center spot, actually. I know it's right by the water, but it is pretty center because the zone has half of it in the water anyway. Let's see. Again, we got a lot of separation. We did have a few battles in the beginning. And Miramar being, again, this huge map, people are able to get to wherever they want to go without issue. Still, I think with this circle, you don't really need a middle spot yet. It's nice, you know, it's great. It's like, you know, added value, but it's not necessarily something you absolutely require at this point because the circle is probably not going to end in the very middle of this circle. That makes sense. When the circle gets smaller, then you have a better understanding. It will probably end in the very middle of it later. Team 24, quickly take a look at this. The blue zone overlapped and someone just died by gunshot in the explosion, I think. Madara. They have a lot of anime names. Goku, Madara. And I don't know who the other players are, actually. I want to see if they also have the same anime names. Outcast? No, that's not one, as far as I know. Pado? Maybe. Ooh, Fury gets knocked down. Outcast gets two-piece. Rhina next down. Quickly going for the thirst, but he's got to be careful. Just because they're only knocks. Where's the other player? The other player, though, is driving away. So that's where the other one is. Moderate's got some smokes. Looks like they are shooting at Pluto, who is trying to drive off. His health is at half right now. And his teammates that were there, Fury and Rhina, are out. So there is no reason to actually go back at all, other than, you know, if you want their loot. But that's not worth it. So I think Pluto will start to drive to the zone. Teammate, let's see, where's Just Mellow? Is he in a whole different side? There are totally different angles here. Mellow just wants to reach the road so he can drive in on a more cleaner space, and he can get into zone that way. So both of them are dealing with hills right now. All right. EE is in a nice spot. This is nice. Hunter, Psycho, Sleepy, Ozil. Was this the team that got second? Was this the team that got second? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure. This is the other team that had a lot of kills. If I got it right, had a lot of kills and got second place. They're tying. They're pretty much tied with first place with LXG or LGX, LXG. Yeah. Let's see here, LXG. So their goal is again to survive as well, but they have all their players, so they can definitely screw around a bit, try to get some kills, be aggressive compared to what LXG is in their position. I think they can obviously afford it more, given how well they played last game and just overall momentum. Owen is AFK, so another AFK player. This is the second time in the second match that we have one AFK player. Let's see here. So far, separation still. Zone's got to be closing in. We'll take a look at that. O-Piece is Active Gaming. Thank you for joining in. Easy claps, boys, is Ovo. Donace, welcome to the stream too. Yeah, Team 20. Let's take a look because they're in the middle, but they do have enemies that are farther away. Usually, if you have like a middle spot, you're not usually shooting. You're usually, unless you're coming straight to you or you have a very easy time getting a knock across. When you have a middle position, especially in the open, you got to be a little bit cautious. You don't want to make too much noise right away because teams will have time to come. The longer that battle is out in the open, the easier it will be to get third-partied. So I think even though they might even see them across, there's going to be some patience here. Luffy, though, goes all the way to the compound, and I hope he understands not to stop here. Okay, nope, never mind. He does not, and he goes right in. So EE, who again did fantastic the first round, is right across the way. I don't know. I think Ozil probably heard him. Maybe Sleepy because he's actually the closest. I'm trying to see if they can hear. Let's see if Superior is coming. Let's see if we hear his car. Yeah, we hear the car. So they know they're right there. This is going to be really bad for car because they think it's all clear. Shots fired. Superior gets knocked down. Exactly what I was talking about. Superior probably thought Luffy said it's all clear. I'm just going to park my car wherever I want. And that'll be an easy knock. Luffy gets taken down by Psycho from the left side, probably trying to go help out Superior. And he will get thirsted. Luffy will probably be thirsted as well, because obviously that's not a bad idea right now. There's nothing stopping them from doing so. Yeah, Car, A-Bomb, and Ares. I guess that's a good thing that they didn't push in. Maybe they could have helped against EE, but yeah, I think for the most part, it was going to be a bloodbath anyway, because EE was just ready. They were just completely ready, no matter how many players were coming. They wanted to get those kills, whoever they spotted first. So Ares and A-Bomb are going to sit here for now. I think that's a good idea. They have the next zone too. If I was a team, I'd probably head into Impala somewhere, you know. Nobody's in here now, so obviously that's hindsight. I know it. But if I was a team that's on the far side right now, I would try to get in my car right away and see if there's anyone here. Go straight to the compound because you want to get in. And that's what Team 20 is doing, I think. Yeah. Team 20 is heading in. Good idea. They're going to find a more center spot. This zone now, I say, is perfect for getting a center zone. The thing is about this is if it's kind of interesting. Impala is a very dense compound. So if it does end there, then teams can rotate in late, actually, because there's going to be a lot of places you can stop in that compound. But it is, I think, a good idea to rotate in now because there's still a big chance of it not ending in the compound. There's still a big chance of it outside. So first you want to be in the compound just in case it ends here. And then if it goes off, you can just easily shoot off to wherever it goes next. I don't know if that makes sense. To me it does, and try my best to explain things to you guys. Let's see here. No one's in the blue. No one's in the blue anymore. That blue's gonna hurt a lot anyway. Team 5 is kind of going along the zone. Nobody's quite near them. A lot of teams are in their cars. You can see that all along. Team 8, Team 10, Team 13, 24, 11, 17, 21. 21 just got actually out of their car because I think he saw enemies in front. But he'll probably just go right back into the car. Yes, he will. Team 9, Team 23. All those guys that are outside of zone are doing that. Team 5 heading straight into Impala area. Again, I think that's a very good idea. And this will be a place they're probably going to hold for a very long time. The church would be the best spot. 5 has their own little compound here. They're going to hold this spot. And that's going to be their game, hoping that the zone will end toward them. But also being able to move. They have vehicles on the ground, which I assume they did. Yes, they do. Oh, they got the golden convertible. I like it. I like it a lot. Team 5 and Team 8 are very close in Impala. There's Fun Wally. RIP AFKs. Yeah, I know. We've had one in the first match and one now in the second. You guys think this rotation is going to end at Impala? Can't think of words. Or is it going to be outside of it in the open field? I think it's going to end outside of Impala, but you never know. Oh, he's getting surrounded. Gets hit from the angles there. And Meow with Fluffy Kitten and Timma come in with a kill. Choppa coming out a little late. A little bit late. But Getzo, what does he have? A 6x scope on his M7? Yeah, he changed it. You saw him change it. He's like, oh crap, I'm a little too far scoped in for this one. So he has like technically a 6, but is looking like a 3. Car is getting shot badly. Oh, I know he wanted to shoot that car because it's backing up, but he didn't shoot the car. If he blew it up, the car wouldn't blow him up, which is very weird physics here. But if he blew up the car, he wouldn't have died. But since the enemies blew it up, he dies. That's why they're able to get away with that. I thought the car was going to be able to take more hits, to be quite honest. It did not look like it was going to blow up any second. I honestly thought he can wait a little bit. He can blow it up with a few bullets in a second. But no. So look at this zone. It actually is half and half. So half Impala, half outside, you know, still a lot of area. But if you could consider the top part there where Team 20 is Impala, which I guess you should, then it's still half and half. I mean, we don't know whether it's going to end in Impala area or in the open, now the harbor side area. I do like the idea of being on the harbor side. Team 22 has that spot right now. There's also, I think, Team 10 behind. So here's Team 22. It's easier to rotate in from the edges of like the water side in, because most people are doing the complete opposite. You know, most people are like Team 17, Team 21, Team 6 on this north side and west side, that they're going to go into the circle like that. Team 20 is actually battling, and I couldn't switch it. No, trying to switch it over. Team 18 is just got a kill here. There's Ares driving off on that left side. A good job from Ozil and the rest of their squad. 3 kills now total for the team. Here's Ares, who's now by himself. Shots fired on this vehicle. And they pass by another team. And they might be doing the thing called the marathon, where the more you drive, the more likely you'll find people. And I don't think... Ooh, one jumped out. The other one dies, though, and he tries to work his magic, gets taken down. 2. I do not suggest doing marathon runs when the circle's this small. I know they kept finding more and more people and trying to pass by. Ooh. Oh, come on. No, he gets taken down. Kitten, no. Man, a lot of missed shots, but the AK from that distance, even though it's a red dot, it is tough. It is hard. So Luna is trying to grab this loot, taking the blue zone willingly to do so, and gets behind the rock this side. I think Meow, they're both knocked, right? Yeah. So Luna's not doing a quick rotation because Kitten needs it. He could have got picked up, I think, if he just ran. But Luna might have been getting shot at. That might be a thing. So that might be the reason why Luna didn't do it quickly. Not sure. How's the next zone look? So outside of Impala. So all these teams on the outs. Team 13 just died with 1 player. I do like Team 10's position now, especially given that it's near the water's edge. Them rotating in would not be foreseen. Nice hit on Benny, but not a knock. And now Madara is knocked. That definitely was from Team 13. They're throwing a smoke, or he's throwing a smoke for his teammate. Where? Oh, there it is. Ooh, Outcast gets taken down by Nokia with the mini. Great shot work there. I don't know if they didn't realize what angle it was, because obviously a teammate for Outcast was knocked first. I thought they kind of understood where they were, but maybe not. Maybe it was suppressed gunfire and they had no clue. Sleepy's just healing. Hunter needs a revive, and I think Sleepy will try it. Throws a smoke first. Very smart. Team 5 and Team 15 here. Vibe is having to go into zone. This is a bad position because MM's just waiting for him. Team 5 is in a better spot because they're pretty much hurdling the zone. So Team 5 is going to take... Team 15 is going to take the blue the worst. Rome especially, he's in a late rotation. Dior is staying ahead. Good shots on Abby, not a knock, but Legion gonna get thirsted, and no! No thirst as Gaz on top of the cliff. I didn't realize he was actually on top. But he gets taken down by Rome. Rome needs to heal. He'll go for the thirst instead, and name he's willing to die out. Shouldn't have done that. But there was enemies actually that were closing in, so he would have died anyway. So maybe it was a good idea to thirst in that one particular moment. Goku is not spotted, and Nokia will shoot the tires off just to make sure no one can use it. Goku is swimming it. 38 seconds before the zone starts to close once more. Ares is by himself. He sees dead ahead of him. He has an MK, which is very good for close quarter battles. I think he had some sort of bolt action originally, so I don't think he's using that as a sniper. He might be. One rotating to the left is Zenith. Patriot has a Car 98. No suppression there, but trying to get long range hits. Shots on ESP as they get into zone. Trader gets knocked down thanks to Ozil with the red dotted scar. A lot of protection here as they probably picked this spot on purpose for this very moment. Car is going to get hammered, but again, it's a good spot for protection. The next zone will push him out, so that's a problem. But for now, they'll get that revive 50 seconds before the zone starts to close once more. We got 4 teams left. ESP is shooting at 2 different angles. MM on that left side of them, and on the right they got EE. And you can see their separation of duties. Nokia certainly focused on EE, and Rapunzel shooting at MM on the left. Ares is still alive. Ares has been by himself for quite a while, actually. Very long time. And I don't know how he's going to rotate in now. He's so far away from zone. Everyone else is so much closer. The good thing is that if people battle first, then maybe Ares can just kind of waltz in without any issue. But, you know, that's easier said than done. Usually that doesn't work, but it can. Patriot. Now Euphoria, Fina, take it. Are going to take it, you assume, newbie. Or newbie. Obey, newbie. No, obey. Oh no, Patriot getting hit from the side. Wow, he didn't get knocked. I thought he got knocked. Look at his health. Sleepy hitting Ares, and finally Ares is put down for the team. Trying to solo the rest. Definitely earned his 4th place position. Rapunzel on the left side. You can see here hiding behind the hay bales and the wooden planks, using them as walls. Oh, the good nade, good nade. So that finishes up everything here. EE, fantastic, getting a lot of kills, and I'm pretty sure. So let me lower this out. Teams that just want to shoot. Oh my god, my ears still hurt. But as I almost remember, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure EE got 2nd place with a lot of kills. And in the whole point system perspective, I believe they were leading it, if not right next to 1st place at that time, with LXG. But if this is the same team, then they definitely are ahead, and they have a lot of kills. 11 here, 5 for Psycho, 2 for Hunter, 3 for Sleepy, and 1 for Ozil. So going into match number 3, they are leading the charge, without a doubt, in my mind anyway. ESP with 2 total kills between Nokia, and 2 total kills for Rapunzel, making a team total of 4. MM with 3 kills for Gaz, 1 for Patriot, a team total of 4 as well. Not a lot from 2 and 3 for kill section, but rank is nice for that. Carr coming in with 4 total kills as well. Ares, who was trying to do it by himself for so long, did great. Getting to that 4th spot, but will be put there. TNC with 5 total kills. Good job from Outcast with 3 of them. Rogue coming in with a nice 7 from Trader, and a team total of 9. Vibe with 1 kill for Rome. Goldie and the rest of the squad. Oh, actually, the Lad coming in with 1 kill on that DE tag. OTF with 3 total kills. Meow with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. Fun with 2. Erased with 0 kills. LXG, this is the team that got 1st place in match number 1, and getting 13th with 1 kill is not going to cut it. I think they have, I have to assume that they have lost their 1st place position, and they're going to have to make it up hopefully in the next round. Fear has 0 kills, 5H with 0, Act with 0, and that's their team totals, or that's everybody. So let's move on, and now I can hear. Jesus Christ, my ears were going to die. Subs all around, thank you for that, appreciate it. William, thank you for following. Thank you so much. If you guys do enjoy, again, make sure to follow, subscribe. That obviously helps me out, and I just want you guys to enjoy the show as many times as possible. I do a lot of streams in PUBG Mobile and COD Mobile, so if you want to watch and just similar to this, then stay tuned next time around too. Also, leave a like on YouTube, because algorithm gods seem to like it. I think we have 1 more match. I don't think we have 4, but let me take a look at their Discord so I can be completely informed how many matches we're going to have. Yeah, 3 matches. The prize pool is $50. I can show you this, actually. This is what is written on Discord. So that is what it'll take you to this. The link below in the description on my YouTube channel. Go to that. You'll find this server for Discord. A lot of what happens in esports is around Discord. So if you're not even a part of Discord, definitely get an account. It's free. It's kind of like Twitter, but it's definitely more informative on esports than Twitter is, just to let you know. So this is kind of like what the outline of it all is. First place gets $50. First place gets in every. So this is the scoring system for every match. So in any match, if you get first, if you just like finish last, you get 15 points. Second place 12, so on and so forth down the line till 0 points between 13th and 20. 1 kill per point. So if you get 1 kill, you get 1 point. If you get 2, you get 2. Whatever. You guys get the gist of that. I like it. I'm a big fan of the 15-point score system with 1 point per kill. I think it evenly incentivizes kills and rank. So you really can't say like, oh, we should just go for rank because of the scoring system, or we should just go for kills because of the scoring system. You kind of have to get both. I do like this. Rules, no emulators, which is what I'm using, but I'm spectating. So if you're playing, no emulators. All chat must be turned off, which means, you guys know what all chat is. The reason you really do, I could skip that. The reason why you do all chat turned off is sometimes the spectate mode glitches, and for the streamer you get everything. They might have it for another reason, that rule, but for the most part, at least for streamers, that's why that rule's in place. You will need to screenshot your end results. So they want to make sure that they get all the results just in case people like me who are in spectate mode or other people who are watching don't get glitched out of the end result. So take screenshots. So in case they need to ask, hey, send us your match 1, match 2, match 3 results, send it over. Exploitation of vulnerabilities in the game, meaning bugs or glitches, is unacceptable. So even though the game technically allows it, if it's a bug or a glitch, don't do it. I think that's a given. I think a lot of people think like, if it's part of the game, I can do it, right? No matter what. And it's like, no, if it's a bug or a glitch, then obviously you know the difference between whether it's a bug or whether it's just part of the meta of the game. To be reminded, okay, that's that, and information. All right, that's kind of all the information, the rules here. We can take a look at register. Oh, actually, let's just go back to the room. And what I was doing before we started match number 2, I was going over first place team LXG. We have kill feed. I think we were looking at kill feed before. Pretty sure we were. But let's take a look at EE this time, because they are definitely leading it. And I kind of want to see what their stats look like if they're in the room already. If they're not, then we just take a look at a different team. But I do want to see theirs, and I don't see them now yet. So let's go to a complete team. We'll start from the top here with Vibe here. I think they've been doing pretty well. So right now we have Vibe Dior. So let's see how you've been doing. He's played a lot of matches. I like this. I like players who play a lot of matches. Biscuit, thank you for joining us as Euphoria for the win. But yeah, let's take a look here. We got 18% win ratio, 56% on the top 10, 42 wins out of 233 matches played, 13% on the accuracy, 445 for average damage, 12 most kills, 1,400 as your highest damage, and 2.64 for your KD. I think overall, just increase that win ratio a bit. If you get that average damage up to, I'd say 500, I think your win ratio then would go up to 2%. Easier said than done, obviously. There's obviously, how do you do that is the question. But overall, as long as you keep practicing, you get more matches. You've been playing a lot here. As long as you keep practicing, I'm sure you'll get to 500 average and 20% on the win ratio. I'm not sure if you're a hot dropper. I don't think you are, given the numbers I'm looking at. But if you are, I would try to steer clear of too much of that. Let's see here. Evil. Take a look at Evil here. Evil man. Oh my god, look at the amount of matches. I don't know if I've ever seen someone play this many matches. I may have. That is a ton. 190 wins, right? I don't even think I played 190 rounds yet this season, let alone win that many times. 992 matches played, 19% on the win ratio, 67% top 10, 300 average damage with 1.85 KD. What is your tier, by the way? With playing that many, you have to be ace, right? Maybe not diamond. How is that even possible? Because it's not like you have a bad win ratio. If you played 992 times, I'm very surprised by this. Yes, your combat stats are not that high, but usually with the achievements or the tiers, I mean, they really care mostly about survival. So I'm kind of surprised by this, but regardless, win ratio, I think definitely if you're going to work on either survival or combat, it's going to be the combat side. Maybe work on some training. Work on peaks, work on button comfortability, sensitivities, things of that nature. I think because you're practicing, obviously, playing a lot of matches. But maybe go to the training room, try to work it out from there, because something needs to click better. Average damage needs to go up here, and I think you can do it because you're really dedicated, and that's a big part of getting better is being dedicated. Let's see, Rome. Stats. Not a lot of games here. So let's actually go back to the last season. Yeah. So this is a better sample size. 60 wins and 284 matches played. 21% on the win ratio. 55 top 10. 374 average damage. 2.44 KD. I like the win ratio. I like that. I'm surprised your top 10 is at 55 though. It does mean that once you reach your top 10, you're winning a lot of them. Very, very good amount. So that is very interesting. I would not surmise that given the combat stat of 374. I think that should go up. So I'm very surprised by these numbers. I usually can be told the story when I read numbers. I really can't tell the story here. I really don't know how this happened. But it did happen. So you tell me. I really can't give you advice because I have no idea how you're playing given these stats. So you know what? Sometimes I'm going to be fooled, and that certainly got me mixed up. Let's go to Warlock, last player for Vibe here. Stats here. A lot of matches again, but more wins here. So this is going to be a different script, I think. 219 for wins, 814 for matches played, 26% win ratio. 480 average damage with an even 3 for KD. Definitely better on the average damage here. I'd still say increase that to 500. I know, easier said than done, obviously. But if you can get that up, everything else will get better too. I always think 500 and above is really where you want to be. That's just the thought process for me. But 26%, really great on the win ratio. You're doing well. It is a survival game, so you're surviving. Your top 10 is at 61, which I would say increase that. So it does seem like hard to say. I like it because the 61 indicates to me that you like getting aggressive in the beginning. You're willing to die out early, and that's fine to you. But right when you get to top 10, you're like, once we're here, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna finish it up with a win. So good stats all around. Good stats all around. Not a lot of advice I want to give you. I just say increase your average damage. Try maybe, I don't know, make that a goal maybe out of everything. We got through Vibe. We did that. Let's go CJ to 2K. He's almost there. I know. We're almost at 2K. Great. Appreciate it. NYX Ain't Gaming. Thank you for joining in. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I'll try my best to answer. I'll be there. It looks like, again, we are starting this one, so let me know who you think is going to win the whole thing. Right now, EE is certainly looking the best out of everybody. Let me see what EE... I don't know what team that represents, but if they get like a top 3, it's clutched for them. Even if they don't get top 3 and they get a lot of kills, that might be even another way to get it clutched. But it's hard to say. EE represents Team Euphoria. So yep, that's what you guys wrote in chat too. Thank you for writing that up. Hunter, Ozil, Psycho, and Sleepy has been fantastic. But if you guys think another team will take it from now on, let me know who. Or if you think EE will win. If you think Euphoria's got it, or Euphoria's got it, then let me know. Alright. Plane line looks like from the north heading down to the west. I think this is a fine plane line, actually. I was going to say it may not. But yeah, no, it's good. It has a lot of compounds involved. You're only really missing out on the southwest side. So Dobro, Dino Park, Milnar, Winery. But that's it. Like Malvatra as well with Vihar. But that's it. I mean, you have a lot of other places you can go to. Pretty much every part on the East Coast. Any place in the middle. That's all good. So people won't be in a problematic position to grab loot, I think. Or finding a place to grab loot. There's also a lot of compounds throughout the whole map. So you expect some teams to separate on the jump and land at different compounds so they can loot them up. That is a typical move a lot of teams like to do on this particular map. Right now we're looking at Team 5 because Team 3 and Team 20 are near them, and they are all heading to Goroka. Goroka is the most dense city out of all of Vikindi. So like, do I not hear well enough? We are good. Yes, we are looking good. As I said, Goroka is a very dense city, so the fact that they aren't shooting at each other makes a lot of sense right now. They're just looting up because they can, and they don't have to be so quick to grab a gun and try to shoot right away. So right now, I'll keep an eye on that. I'll bookmark that for now. I just want to make sure we're not going to have a more dense or a less dense of an area battle. In Team 11 and Team 9 seems to be that case for me, so take a look. As everything renders, here we go. Pikachu, let's see if he uses Thunder against some enemies on Team 9. There's an enemy above, but right now Pikachu's just kind of looting up the gun. So Gunna on that second floor. Pikachu probably hears Gunna up there. He was moving a little bit here and there. There's also a player on the left with Fear Me. So far, a few shots, but nothing quite damaging yet. Pikachu does not want to just open up. He's out to the stairs, but he's getting shot in the back, and he gets taken down by me. And gets thirsted right after. Oh my god, Elysian gets taken down too. The great teamwork between Fear Me and Gunna. And OTF does not have an answer for this yet. One knocked right now. We're going to take a look at Youngblood. Pikachu again is out. Abby, I'm not sure where Abby is. You can take a look at Abby, but here he is. He's so far away from his teammates. You pretty much might as well not be a part of the team. So this is a bit harsh for Youngblood to have to handle all on his own. Gunna is right there. But at the very moment, it does seem like he's in trouble. Oh, grenade coming over, and that hurts a lot, but surprisingly stays alive. As Youngblood will now try to put on heals. Another grenade would be great from Gunna if he does it again. But he's not doing that right off the bat. At least I can't tell he's cooking it or not, but I don't think so. He's just waiting for him to come down. Comes down the opposite end and takes the tunnel out. So that could have been really bad. And it may still be, but we're going to head back over to Goroka. So just looking up here, it looks like Carr is in a little bit more of a pinched position here. Team 23 taking up the south east side of them, while Team 5 is on the southwest side of them. They gotta be careful not to put themselves in the middle. Still kind of a triangle, so they're not necessarily in the middle, but if any team is going to be put in that position, it probably will be Carr. Superior crossing over to this side, getting really close to 5H. Also gets hit from the side by Dead, and almost gets thirsted too, but he will get thirsted. Actually, the kill will be given to another team. All the work was done by MM, but I think 5H will steal it. So that's one down for Carr. Ares, A-Bomb, and Adonis still alive. Not a terrible odds to deal with. Okay, Shinobi is very good. He's my friend, and he's in your clan. Very good clan. Ooh, Exclusive gets taken down on the 5H side, and there he goes. He also gets thirsted. Are returning the favor. Ooh, Adonis gets hit from this side, and then dead again. Coming in with a knock. Will he get the kill this time is the question, but right now, he'll just be sitting there for a sec. Dead might be able to shoot at Adonis, doesn't. Misses the opportunity to get the thirst. And maybe teammate Car, Ares, might be able to pick him up. And I think he should be able to. Should and might, or should and will is different. Did Car lose another player, actually? No. I just don't know where A-Bomb is, actually. Let's take a look at where A-Bomb is. Team 18 is rotating all the way around. And two of them stop, actually, on EE. That's the team, again. Did they already spot A-Bomb? I don't know if they already shot this house, but I think they might have already figured it out. L23, thank you again. Thanks a lot. Much love. Says Mob, YouTube. Welcome to the stream, Mob. Great job. I think it was yesterday, right? Good job yesterday. Your KD says Karki. Much love from Nigeria, from Mob. Yep. Thank you. Hey CJ, just here to support. Who's winning? EE, right there in front of us, actually. We'll take a look from their perspective. Sleepy, Psycho, Hunter, and Ozil. Been fantastic, actually. Just gonna take a quick look at this. This seems kind of interesting. Smaller compound, so I thought maybe they'd battle, but it does seem like he's bailing. So that is Youngblood. Oh yeah, Youngblood was trying to face up against me and Gunna. He lost 2 of his players here. Was not able to prevent that from happening. So he's now backing off. Let's see here. Ooh, Hot Springs. How can you have a battle at Hot Springs? Everyone should just relax here. We have Act with, I'm going to go with Sevez, I can't tell. S3 is the way I'm going to pronounce your name. And it looks like Wanted is right next to him. Legit. On the same ground floor level here. And he has to keep his teammate next to him, who's above him. He's got to keep, oh no, don't do that. Oh, he's doing it. All right, we went to the second floor. Jumps out. Blue zone's going to push them all out. Wanted was getting shot at. No one has taken a hit on Vibe yet. But Wanted keeps rotating around, getting hit from the side, and gets taken down finally. As it seemed like it was going to be a matter of time how close he was. On that left side too, we have S3 now doing exactly what his teammate did before. He sees him, but that rock is protecting S3 from getting shot, or getting the shots off. Act is right there too with Free. Free seemingly got some good shots off. Comes around again, gets a kill there, but gets knocked in the return. See Warlock's position, because he seems to be the only one left. Yeah, all of his teammates are knocked, by the way, so he really needs to take care of this now if he wants to revive his teammates, or back off, which I kind of see him doing right now. I think he's backing off from this. I kind of am surprised, too, because he got a knock there. One of them's over on the right. Went for the revive. Now, with more time ticking, makes it even harder for Warlock to win this. And he throws a smoke for Dior. Interesting attempt here. It might have been a good idea for Warlock if they did not get a knock. Just to see if they're going to push Dior, get that angle on the right side, and get, hopefully, a knock before getting shot at. Why did my TV screen just move back and forth like that? Was that weird? Yeah, Warlock and Dior here. Getting the revive. Good thing you got one. That's actually a really good outcome given how bad your team was getting shot up. But it is still bad because it's a 2v3. They're pretty far away from the actual zone as well. See how far the distance here. Both teams will need a car to get out of here. Going to change it up. Team 23 is in a battle with Team 8. I think this is a cliff. Yep. There we go. Nice rendered in. So they are really close, but actually longitudinally, I don't think that's a word, but they are distant in that perspective. They back off too. Team 5 is still here with MM. 5H is still here. They haven't changed from Goroka. None of them have moved in. They started here from the plane drop. And they're hoping to hold out for the rest. Team 23 is a little bit in trouble, given that the blue zone will push them out. They have a lot of time to figure out what to do. They just need to make sure they do whatever they decide. That's it. I don't think Team 8's in a battle. I think they're all in the same team, right? Yeah, they're all in the same team here. There they go. There's a drop. Take a look at the drop. Yeah, I wish, you know what? I wish the spectate mode here would render in faster. Maybe there's like something I can do about that. I'll have to take a look. Well, Lamau, I don't know why, but my account got banned, but only for a day. That's unfortunate. I mean, sometimes they make mistakes. I don't know what your situation is, but I hope it wasn't a legit ban. Like a legit reasoned ban. So Team 22 has a ton of people over there, and since Ryan was knocked on that left side, it might have been caused by TNC. They might be feeling a little bit more pushy, and unfortunately, there's a full squad in front of them, if not a team of 3. Oh, good shot from the right side by Outcast as he gets the lad. Goldie and back to lobby. Nice shot from Outcast again. That time with a 4x scope on the M4. Great work on that kill. Outcast continues to rotate around to this side. Sees the knocked enemy. He knows he's only alone, so he's not going even to take his time for the thirst here. Instead, he's going after the next. That is back to lobby on that second floor. It looks like Outcast being very confident to finish this off. Teammate right there next to him, and there's the enemy. Oh, he got hit. Oh, he didn't realize he turned late, but it doesn't matter. Outcast turns right after and gets the remaining hits. Good thing Outcast got a few bullets on him to start, because I don't know if he would have been knocked after. The other thing too, he was very lucky, not necessarily lucky. It was very good that TNC had all their players here just in case if he got knocked, but didn't seem to matter. TNC did a fantastic job getting the knocks across the way and then pushing in at the right times to finish him up. A lot of times, teams have a hard time doing both, or one or the other, or combining. You know what I mean? So maybe they'll do great getting a knock across the way, but then they don't do anything. They back off because they're like, we did our job. It's like, no, you didn't. Finish it up. And sometimes people just can't shoot long range to get a knock, but sometimes they push in and they get taken down from that. So it's like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Should have waited for a knock. So the combination is what really makes it good for squads, and TNC did that fantastic. Let's see here. Where should we go? I don't know. Teammate? Is anyone taking the drop yet? Nope. Groza. A lot of level 3 stuff and adrenaline shots. So the Groza's nice. I like having the Groza on this map. Oops, sorry about the angles. I don't know why it's going so crazy. But yeah, I like the Groza in this match because most of the battles here on Bikindi are that close range in the house compounds battles. So the Groza is like Uzi on steroids, or you can say the AK on steroids, whatever one. It's just a really close range, strong weapon. And similar to the MK, I think the MK is the best short range weapon you can possibly have. And it's weird that it's a sniper, but I do believe that's the case. If anyone can think of a better short range weapon in this game, let me know. Let me know your opinion. Team 19, I think they're going south right now. They may find Team 8 below them on that hill. So you can see there through the hill, we can see them from his perspective. If we just go over this hill, there they are. So, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to find fun here. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Right now, it seems like fun is not preoccupied. You can see here, he was on the hill. He was on the roof. Now Lord is coming around. And if Kobe goes back to that roof, I hope Lord is patient here. I hope he is. Given what we know, he can very much likely go back to the rooftop. And hopefully none of the other teammates actually comes around too. Let's see if Capone will. It was Kobe, right, actually? It's Kobe. Kobe is back. Oh, he notices him. Unfortunate. I think there was a car back there and they heard that car, so that's why Kobe's looking. But that's, yeah, that could have been so good for Lord, actually, if TMG didn't make any noise up there. Because I think maybe that was the reason why Kobe dropped down in the first place. Might have heard something behind him. Decided to quickly get off just to make sure, and then went back to the roof when he felt like it was clear. Right. Car on the left? That's a whole different team, by the way. Oh, I don't think that was intentional. But it seems okay. Zoom in on this some more. Cool. Team 5 needs to cut in. It looks like they were grabbing the drop. They're still need to get into zone. Team 19, they're going up the other hill, away from Team 8. This is where they came from. There's the car that they took here. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to try to rotate around. That kind of makes sense because the next zone probably won't end here. So they might as well just get a more center zone, even though they're not forced to yet. I would think that's a good idea. Is Pretzels playing music? I don't hear it. Why don't I hear it? Were you guys hearing music? Very strange, actually. Oh, I just had it on mute. Okay. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, that makes sense now. So, Xerox is looking behind him. But good thing he has teammates who are looking behind, because Team 8 might be pushing up. Nice shots on Wally, getting the first knock on this one. Although Lord is knocked too, so looks like it's an even trade. Oh, Lord got knocked out though, so never mind, not quite an even one. And that possibly is another reason why TMG didn't push. This is the team, again, that is in a great position to win this event. As long as they get a top rank, I think they've got it covered. So I would, if I was them, try to avoid some battles here. Just wait out the clock a bit. But, you know, they've been getting a lot of kills throughout the game. Maybe they feel more comfortable getting kills. Makes maybe their life a little bit more easier if they get some shots off and people avoid them. Knock on Ken from TMG. See here, Hunter looking up there. Hunter looking across to the right as well. There are people. He sees them. He's not quite getting the shot off. I don't think he has a good sight on him, even though he can see him technically. Hunter getting a long-range G-gun shot with the 4x scope. Noticed him through the trees. Trying to hit Ken, and Ken gets taken down by Hunter as well. A lot more kills. 3 kills total for the team right now. Take a look from this side. I think they just got kills here too. For ACT, 3 total for the team. How fortunate it is to be EE. They have the next zone. And one of the 2 compounds that are left in the game. It doesn't get much better than being EE right now. Enemies all within that building. Hunter trying to shoot across. Has a good sight on them. Gotta be careful about different angles, but for now it seems okay. looking at it from Hunter's perspective, he's been getting a lot of kills. Oh, that's not an angle. Yeah, you see these floating guns here? That's because it's a spectate mode glitch where I look at one of their players and it will just be looking from that gun for some reason. I don't know why it does that. But Capone's getting knocked and gets thirsted as he tried to rotate out. Blue Zone's pushing out Wale as well. So Wale's probably not going to make this through unless he gets in that smoke and hides out well. See here, Psycho's looking directly at the smoke, hoping to get a hit. But Wale's doing a great job being in there. Gets knocked down as he rotates. Oh, that's the person. Sleepy's gun is not showing for him. They're looking at that smoke thinking, is there another? But no one's there. Team 14, team 15. I think it's over here, right? Yep, there it is. Dior facing up against Cloud. And Dior gets taken down. Cloud has very limited health. But it looks like his teammates are coming in to help just in case anyone pushes them. Traders here for Rogue and Zenith. Rapunzel is alive for ESP. 2 of the players are downed and 1 player is dead, leaving Rapunzel the only one on 2 feet at this very moment. Nokia can get revived. Benny might get revived. They got a minute. They got a minute left. Benny does get thirsted out. Someone shooting from the left? Or is that a misfire? I don't know. But they do get that revive, good thing. But Ted Bundy, if he looks to the left some more, he might actually notice ESP. But instead, they're going farther in. Wow, nice reaction from Ted Bundy. Getting that left side shot. They're going to push the rest, it seems. Cloud with the M249 goes for the thirst first, but still has has another player. Yes, Cloud will get the final kill here between these 2 teams. He's still got more to go. Rapunzel gets taken down. That is it for the team here for ESP. As Team 14 takes the whole south side for themselves. Outcast has very low health. Once he dies, that's it. So maybe he can survive, but right now he needs to heal. That is 100% necessary if he wants to battle any more players. On the left side, LXG did a fantastic job first match. They did not do so well the second. But if they can play their cards right, let's see how many kills. Do they have a lot of... Oh, they have 0. So this team might have had the best chance of taking down EE as first place. I don't know with the kills, though. I don't think that's going to be enough. Look at how weird this smoke is coming in. All right, now that's a better view. Outcast shooting across that kill feed. Outcast gets taken down by too many players, but kill feed gets taken down too. So 300 and Bully going to be moving up. Hunter looking around, trying to find him. Just can't see anybody on that side. There were people. He's wondering where the hell did they go? So this team of 4 is in a fantastic position right now. Middle of next zone. So everyone wants to be where they are. LXG is a little bit on the outside, but they can try to come up with this hill. Sleepy would stop them for the most part. Oh, okay. Yep, Sleepy's down. There we go. So he will not stop him. And the thirst is real on that right side too. Making sure E can't go for the revive afterwards. Rosie's badly hurt and looks like he's going to start putting on some heals right now. Rosie Sin for ACT. Bully on that left side. Is it only... No, there should be another person. LXG should have another. Yes, they do. 300. I was like wondering. I only see 2 tags with Rosie and Bully, but no. 300's there too. Smoke thrown in front. That's a very smart idea. It's a grenade. Nice knock on Bully, but Psycho, it might be next. He's really out here. 2 teams left, and technically it's a 1v3. 300 can't just stay in the blue. He's gonna shoot, come out, but die out as he tried to make it through the smoke. They knew exactly where he was because the first shot that they got, I believe it was on Bully, was a knock, so they had to figure he's with him. Jesus Christ. Why do they always have to shoot? My ears are gonna die. Mob, this place looks like Sakura. I'm looking to joining one of these teams, says COD Mobile Game. Diley says A to you. And Champ says active winning this. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, obviously we know. But EE Euphoria wins it with 5 for Psycho, 3 for Hunter, and 4 for Sleepy. We saw some really good shots from the whole squad, especially when the zone was nice enough to end where they were on that compound. A lot of teams were trying to rotate in. They took advantage of that. The other thing is that this team really was not trying, at least from my eyes, was not trying to go actively attack teams. They were willing for them to come to them. It was just that zone was super nice, and they're obviously a good shooting squad, understanding when teams are going to try to rotate in and take advantage of that. So again, 5 for Psycho, 4 for Sleepy, 3 for Hunter. Team total of 9, 10, 11, 12. Double digits. I have no doubt that they won the event tonight, but we'll see. LXG with 0 kills, but they get second place. LXG did win a match, but they never had a lot of kills. So I think even though they had fairly good rank throughout the game, match number 2 could have used a little bit of work. They're not going to get first. And ACT with 5 for Ted Bundy, 3 for Cloud, 2 for Rosie, and 1 for Gas here. A team total of 11. Another double digit, third place, this time from Active. So I know Champ saying Active. Yeah, they did great. I don't know. They might be second in that kill number, but again, EE is really good. TNC with 4 for Outcast, 3 for Madara, 1 for Pato, a team total of 8. Well done. ESP coming in with 2 just from Benny. Rogue with 4 total kills. Vibe with 3 kills. We got Fun here with 2 kills. OTF with 1 kill from Young Blood. That team was taken down very early, unfortunately. And Young Blood was trying to do things pretty much on his own for a bit. Erase coming in with 5 total kills. ACT, the other ACT team with 2 kills. MM with 2, 3, 4 kills. TMG with 0. Fear coming in with 2 from me. 5H with 2 kills. Or SH. Is it SH or 5H? I keep saying 5. But I'm pretty sure that is a 5. But Tom Shelby with those 2 kills. 0 kills between Back to Lobby, The Lad, and Goldie. Carr coming in with 1 kill from Adonis. Meow coming in with 1 kill. And then Carl Lamau with 0 here to finalize that one. So that was the last round. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you to Vertigo for allowing me to stream this. It's been a blast. Thank you guys for watching, obviously. If you guys enjoyed the show, I hope you guys leave a like and follow and subscribe. I am really happy that we have so many people that came in to watch. I know we're getting more and more people coming in apparently, but this was the last round. So hopefully you'll be in earlier next time so we can enjoy it together. 1995. Thank you for joining in. I guess 1995 is your name. It says nice. Yep. Airdrop guns are really allowed. I like the idea of allowing airdrop guns because for one thing, I don't think they're super overpowered compared to the guns that you can have, right? A lot of people like holding their M4 compared to holding an AUG per se, compared to, for 5 ammo. I think most people would rather have an M4. And then on the 7 ammo side, you have I think the M7 as your best choice for non-crate. And for crate, the equivalent then is the Groza, which is just like a little bit of a step up. You can't put a compensator on it. So if you want to opt for accuracy, you would still keep the M7 compared to the Groza. But so it really depends on how you feel. The only and then AWM, obviously a great weapon, right? AWM, but you only get so much ammo with it, and it's very similar to the M249. I know the AWM is more powerful, obviously, but it is pretty similar to it. So I don't really see, like, if there was like a rocket launcher that, like, if it explodes near you, you die, I would say yes. Then the crates become OP and you have the bandit and all that. But in my opinion, I don't think the crates are that great. And you obviously are taking the risk of getting it, right? Because there's a huge red smoke coming out of it. So again, you have to pick your poison. Like if I saw a drop coming down on a comp level battle and I was playing in it, I'd probably say that's not worth it. Not worth it. Not for my team. Yes, you can get level 3 gear all around. Most of the time, I have level 3 gear if I'm playing in comp. You know, you go through enough compounds, you'll find it. It's not a problem. And yeah, so that's just my opinion. I would say the only thing is they also do 2 other guns, the MK. Or just one other gun, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The MK. The MK is the best short-range gun. And I don't think a lot of people actually go for that, which is very weird to me. So, you know, if any gun was really, like, totally different, I would say the MK would be the one. And I know a lot of people don't like picking it up. So, you know, pick your poison then. And, yeah, what else do you guys right here? Act is OP, says oh well. They die in the zone, says champ. The zone, this is something I've been trying. This is something I've been trying to explain, especially on Miramar, and that I think is every single time I watch. This is what happens every single time I watch. Right, the team that is the most aggressive takes center zone at a very later stage of the game, but they take center zone because they can fight to get there. If a team was there earlier, that would be great. And I think that would be very difficult for the aggressive team to kind of push their way in then. But the team that takes center zone has huge advantages on when the zone does not have any compounds, especially to win. And I think a lot of teams like to keep the edges of the blue when the zone gets really small. That's, I think, a very big mistake, like mentality. Sometimes that's good. If you're in a compound where there's a lot of walls, yes, playing on the edges of zone actually might help because you can constantly get behind something as you move forward. But, I mean, when you're out in the open, it's so easy to shoot people when you know the zone's closing. And you just have to have a few players looking around you. And you just say, oh, he's trying to run in. He's making a priority to run in rather than to protect himself. I'll take him out. Just think about that a little bit. I think that makes a lot of sense, but you know, you guys might have a better idea too. Champ says boot, and GG says Oriolua, Makinde. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but thank you for joining in, saying GG's. Everyone did great. Everyone did great. EE especially did fantastic. I didn't see a lot of mistakes. I'm trying to think of the mistakes I saw. There was one mistake. I forgot what team. But I remember there was a guy named Pikachu and some others that maybe you guys remember. They just went and battled one person in a compound separately. They kept the Pikachu went in first, then the next person went in, and it was really bad because even though one person was in a compound, there was another guy from across the way, and he was able to get 2 knocks from across the way without taking any damage at all. That was a bit of a mistake, maybe a miscommunication, and certainly a miscoordinated attack to the person that was in the compound. That was definitely 2 problems there. So what you should have done, what they should have done differently. We can actually take a look. Actually, I do have the time. Let's see if we can find that moment. I don't know if you guys are interested. Feel free to dip if you don't want to watch this. But I do want to show you guys exactly what I mean when it comes to. Oh, do I have the wrong one up? Yeah, I have the wrong one up. I thought I had the right one up, but no. Let's see here. I'll have to change. Oh well, I'll change it later. The only and then AWM, obviously, he said this guy has so good mentality here. He's the smartest guy I know. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. This is the moment. I think dense, it's gonna or less dense of an area back. Far from a few shots. Okay, so. Pikachu's pushing up first, and someone's right above him, in this building right above him. You see on the mini-map on the top right, he has a teammate right behind him, and a teammate that's farther back to his right. So both of them pretty much are not able to help Pikachu. That's pretty much it. They're not doing anything to help him out right now. And that's a mistake. I think if you know there's people here, you get together, get close, at least with 2 of your players, and you push together. Simple as that. But Pikachu tries to go around this house, thinking that the whole outside is clear. And it's just not. Pikachu does not want to just open up. He gets shot in the back. He's trying to get inside the house now. And because he was by himself, his teammates are not here to help, to fire back, or to, you know, pretty much do anything. So Pikachu
to the stairs, but he's getting shot in the back,
does get the door open
down by me.
but that's, and he'll get thirsted by the player that was inside. So that's like, I don't know, bit of a mistake. And now you see actually a Legion coming around, but he still, I don't know what's up. He doesn't, I don't know if he just didn't notice the shots from behind from before that actually caused the knock. But for Legion, or OTF Legion, wants to take down Gunna, but will get taken down by the same exact person that took down Pikachu. Oh my god,
the Legion gets taken down too.
And now Young Blood, who's so far behind, has no idea. Not even in that building that we see in front of us, is in another building behind that one. Is not going to be able to do anything.
Between Fear Me and Gunna. And
so now Gunna can easily heal because there's no more push. Fear Me can rotate wherever he wants to go because nobody's doing anything on OTF to stop him.
OTF,
and there you go.
Does not have an answer for this yet. One knocked right now.
So again, OTF for the most part did great. They had a lot of good points throughout the game. This game obviously wasn't theirs to do well in, but they did well in the other two matches. It's just that, you know, I want you guys to see when mistakes are made, and hopefully you'll learn based on that watching these and get better. The better you guys get, the more likely you become a pro team or a highly coveted comp team in general. And then we'll see you hopefully on the big screen too. So just think about that. I hope you guys take it as a learning experience. And yeah, so that's all I really want to say. Getting a really good squad though. Check that out. All right, so that takes care of it. Later, guys. Stay safe. COVID's still a big deal, and I hope you guys take it seriously. If you guys need anything, let me know, and I appreciate it. Papa, thank you for allowing me to stream this. Rules are laxed a bit. I like laxed rules. I'm a big fan of more on the lax side. I think, you know, the game developers put in things that they thought are fair. I know they're not always correct, but we know that. But I think for the most part, most of the things they allow in the game don't create a big one-sided of fair in my eyes. So just a thought. Anyway, later. Have a good night. Bye. Where should I bring you guys to? I'm gonna bring you guys to the end scene. Later.
Oh, I knew you'd call back. You must be missing me so bad. When you left, you said that I don't deserve you, but I can see that you don't wanna lose what we had. Oh, you're the one that I need. Let's just take it slow and just breathe. Loving someone is not easy, you know, but it makes us feel alive, so we go with the flow. Just love me harder, have no mercy on me, just tell me louder. If you're loving me, just love me harder, have no mercy on me, tell me louder. If you're loving me, can I tell you what I want? Can I tell you what I need? Can I tell you what I want? Can I tell you what I need? the stars we see above. I wanted to be here by my side. My tropical love. I wanna leave it all behind. Sailor seas, just you and I. Exploring hidden caves or surfing waves into the night. On the beaches of Hawaii. Drinks in Ibiza. Anywhere you wanna go, baby, you just let me know. Sunny Indonesia, don't say no. Sipping on tequila. Anything you wanna see, be there in a heartbeat. Just say the words and we can go. We've got just one life, baby. So live it up, take it one day at a time. Keep it shining like the stars we see above. I wanted to be here by my side. My tropical love. My tropical love. I wanted to be here by my side. My tropical love. I wanted to be here by my side. My tropical love.
A slap to your side.